To destroy an enemy ship, you have to find it first. Two parameters are used for this purpose in World of Warships Blitz: surface detection and detection range. Detection range is the distance at which you can detect an enemy ship alone or with the help of your teammates. All ships have the same detection range. Surface detection is the distance at which your opponent detects your ship in open water. Its values can be found in the detailed description of a ship in the Concealment section. You will detect an enemy if three conditions are met. The enemy is within the detection range of your ship, the distance between the ships isn't greater than the surface detection parameter of the enemy ship, and the detection spot can be seen. This spot is located in the central part of the ship, at the upper edge of the topmost armored element. If it's hidden, the ship will stay invisible. Therefore, in World of Warships Blitz, you can hide behind islands to escape from your pursuer or sneak up on your prey. At a distance of 1.5 kilometers, any ship becomes visible, even if it's hiding behind an island or in smoke. This is the distance of guaranteed detection. Surface detection depends on the height of the ship. Therefore, there's no direct relation between the ship's tier and its concealment characteristics. However, higher tier ships are usually detected more easily. Destroyers usually have the best concealment. Next come cruisers, then aircraft carriers. Battleships are the most easily detectable type of ship. Detection from aircraft works differently. The ship's surface detection has no effect here. Everything depends on the detection range of the aircraft. If a ship is within this range, it will be detected. Concealment gives an advantage in battle. For cruisers and battleships, it's a chance to be the first to detect an enemy and fire off an effective salvo. For destroyers, concealment is almost like a weapon. They can fight and defeat much stronger enemies using concealment wisely. Let's demonstrate this in action. Here's a battleship. This is its detection range. A destroyer is coming in, but the battleship can't see it because the enemy ship hasn't reached its own surface detection distance. The destroyer is coming closer. It approaches the battleship's surface detection distance and detects the battleship. Nothing is on the horizon for the battleship. The destroyer is located further than its surface detection distance. Now, the destroyer's commander is tempted to do away with the unsuspecting battleship, but this would be a mistake. When the artillery goes off, the concealment disappears. And it doesn't matter which of your guns fired, main battery or secondary ones. The ship becomes visible for 20 seconds, enough time to finish off the offender. Torpedoes are a different story. They don't affect your detectability when fired. Destroyers could have an easy life, but teammates can share information upon spotting an enemy. Here's what that means. A destroyer launched torpedoes. It's careful and stays at a distance where a battleship can't detect it. It's easy. There's a dotted circle around the ship on the minimap. This is the ship's surface detection area. Here comes a cruiser. It detects the destroyer. The battleship starts seeing it too because the destroyer is located within the battleship's detection range. It won't take long for it to have its vengeance. A ship's concealment ability can be enhanced. You can use camouflage, the concealment system, or high-grade coal. The most radical way is to use the smoke generator skill. A smoke screen will hide you and your allies for a while. This skill isn't available for all ships. Torpedoes have concealment abilities too, which depend on their model and nation. For example, Japanese 610mm torpedoes can be detected at 2.4 kilometers, while American 530mm torpedoes at 2 kilometers. If you want to enhance your torpedo awareness, use the Commander's Torpedo Alert skill, which adds an additional 15% to the detection range of enemy torpedoes. Alternatively, ships with sonar can activate it to see ships and torpedoes at a greater range. This will allow you to temporarily detect torpedoes at 3.75 to 4.5 kilometers. The sonar skill will also help you better detect enemy ships, especially ones hiding in smoke. Keep your eyes peeled and try to stay invisible as much as possible. Blow ship up in World of Warships Blitz.